There's a funny story. So I was in Northwest Ohio maybe 3 weeks ago. And we've seen a trend of this where, we have some of the biggest crowds that have come out for these Republican Lincoln Day dinners in the history of the state. On the other hand, when I show up at these events, we're also seeing a lot of protesters at these events. And I celebrate that. I think that's great, as long as you're peaceful. Whenever possible, I try to go out and actually talk to the protesters as well. So I talk to some of the protesters. Then I go inside. There's a giant photo line. People are waiting for, an hour. The guy towards the end of the line, after a full hour of me, looking into the flash and smiling, this guy comes up.
Here we go.
And he tells me about his son. And his son's coming to the event later on in the evening. And I said, that's great. I said, well, where's your wife? Because usually it's the husband and wife that I take the picture with. And he says, well, let me tell you something funny. My wife is actually one of the protesters outside. So he has me signing a picture for him, taking a photograph in the photo line, and then his wife's a protester outside. That's kind of funny. It's allows you to take a step back and laugh, right? They're going to disagree, but still get together at the dinner table, presumably.
Isn't that America?
That's America,
yeah, that's
right?
good.